Hello, everybody. My name is Zoro Chaos. If you enjoy Cyberpunk Red Stalker Season 2, aka known as the Fubar Crew, please leave a like and subscribe. We are down a player, so we have 3 people today. I hope you enjoy their continued story of survival on the zone and the shenanigans they get up to. And like all the times, and every time, I ask for introducciones.
Hello, I'm Euler, or at least I play Euler. I'm the mad woman behind the wheel that somehow managed to dodge every bullet, but is not the brightest bulb in the bunch.
Hi, I am Dan, and if you saw us last week, you know I'm playing Joy Toy Boy, yeah, the new guy in the crew who is a technician and is in the spider wheelchair, which means I have the most broken build in the entire party.
Hello, I'm Doc, and I'm playing Liam, the Catboy Netrunner, who's way too good at martial arts.
Today's adventure is, well, something that the players will decide what to do. Regardless, where are you after a week of downtime? Where are you guys at? What are you doing?
I think I have settled myself in the base that I got taken to earlier because it's a lot easier than living where I was before.
Because we have
It's a lot less of a mess.
You're not living in a cargo container anymore, which is a step up by a lot.
Yeah,
you're
I
leaving
miss
in the
my machine gun turrets though. We should install those if we don't have any.
we have some.
Okay, can I install mine?
We actually planned out the layout and the defenses.
Nice.
Speaking of which, we do have an additional building points to spend.
Yeah, we do have additional building points. We'll figure that out later. Um,
Very much later.
Liam has Liam has been basically in the server room most of the time, tinkering with the network, connecting it to other networks, and you can probably hear him practicing some martial arts sometimes.
Yeah, I have been doing my usual hustling in the workshop. I imagine you have a workshop here. If not, I have built one in a hole in the wall or something.
Yes, we have a workshop. We
Awesome.
had one
I
for the
have
previous team. He dipped. So,
yeah, I have
Yeah,
done
I
the
have done
usual
the usual
hustle.
hustle. Euler has just been busy tuning up the car and occasionally practicing some new martial arts.
Lit.
All right, and as you all are doing whatever you're doing, uh, outside of our local, outside of our new favorite fixer, who's the one that has, who's the quote unquote face of the crew?
to the highest pool.
I now want to vote that we make the Joy Toy Boy the face of the crew. Just so we have a naked face of the crew.
For some reason, I think that's a bad idea. I think they trust a cat more than they trust that.
Well,
You sure you want Euler as the face?
what
No, I
other
think I'd be better as the face.
Oiler has the lowest cool in the whole crew at 4.
I have the highest. I literally have the max that you can have at character creation.
I have 7 cool.
I have 8. I am still the face.
Okay.
And it can't go higher than 8 because there's no such thing as statistic increases in this whole game.
Is there not a drug that increases your pool in this game?
No. There is a drug that actually technically there is a drug that increases your ref for an hour, but that's about it.
What about cocaine? Or is cocaine no longer cool in the 2050s?
I mean, synth coke exists, but it's the reflex one.
Well, there is, of course, always the
Gotcha.
option for the GM to rule that somebody with the right skill for it could whip up something custom that has the effect of
I believe
increasing
that'd
the
be
stats.
in Medtech.
That would require a medtech, which the crew doesn't have at the moment.
We did,
Just
but you
saying,
did.
just saying, because the rules do not say any particular effect is forbidden.
Where did Mads go, by the way?
As long as the GM rules it's fine and the DV is being met, theoretically you could boost the base stats.
Well, especially so outside of a drug that increases stats, Crusher also had a linear frame and some muscle and bone lace that was tech upgraded to increase his body stats. So it's not unheard of to increase.
Body is the only
stats.
one that is increased by.
I mean,
that
I have a body of 10 because of my bone lace.
Get a second bonus.
I thought bone lace increased it by 2.
It increases by 1 as far as I heard.
According to the rules, it's by 2.
Make sure that shit boneless.
Maybe I had a body of like 9. Sorry. Maybe I had a body of like a little bit lower than I just forgot.
Crafted muscle and bone lace. Install at hospital. Increases body by 2. The increase changes HP, wound threshold, and death save. Multiple installments stack, but cannot raise above 10.
Yeah, it's only the linear frames that raise it above 10.
Again, it might have just been my character had a body of like 7 before he got his muscle and bone lace.
And even the linear frames have limits that are not all that far above what just the muscle and bone lace provide.
Yes. Anyway, to answer the question about Doc, well, not you, Doc, but Mads. Um, in character, well, outside of the player choosing not to join us for this second season, his character is now just an NPC who left the main headquarters of you guys and is just back at his old place where he just does his regular job as an unlicensed ripper duck. You guys can still go to him for.
We love ourselves, people who have no license.
You all can still go to him for your medical needs. He's not on the crew anymore.
I was wondering what exactly happened. Because that makes sense.
Does he still require we pay him?
He'll give you a discount. But yeah, you still have to pay him. Though if you're
I mean,
unconscious,
presumably he was with you for money in the first place.
though, though out though if you're unconscious, he'll ask for payment when after you're fully able to pay him. And outside of any physical therapy you might need.
Yeah, I just double checked. My body was just forgot the muscle and bone list. That's why my body's like,
Yeah, one would assume your body was at 7 and the muscle and bone lace increased it to 9. So you could get a second one and go to 10, but half of it would be wasted.
yeah, and also humanity loss.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, he used the second one as foundational for a linear frame.
But the linear frame would also give him humanity loss.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Regardless of internal or external.
Because if you have two of those grafted muscle and bone lace, and you do a linear frame beta, you instantly get all the way to 14. Regardless what your starting amount was.
I think I'm good. With
Assuming,
9.
of course, the two grafted muscle and bone lace raised your base body to at least 8.
I like to imagine it was your character trying to badger me to get an internal linear frame, and I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, especially since both implanted linear frames, Sigma and Beta, are like 46 humanity loss.
No thanks.
In which case, you're better off just going straight for beta instead of sigma. Because you get more bang for your buck.
Though, the Beta is 5,000.
Have the money for that. I don't know if you've looked at
I
money
mean,
I have.
given how much we've been earning, 5,000 seems like jump change.
I don't have 5,000. I'm willing to do
I
that
have
for my
almost
chair.
3 times. I have almost 3 times the amount needed.
Ah, shit.
I mean, if you want more bang for your buck, so the Interface Red Volume 3 also has the Omega frame.
I'm not getting a linear frame.
What if it is a linear frame again?
It's an
It's in Borkware.
Ah,
it's an internal
Linear-
or external skeleton.
got it.
Well,
You
given
play
it's
the video game?
implanted, I'm gonna say internal.
Actually, there's both versions.
Have you played the video game?
Yeah. The Atom Smasher thing.
All the animals have internal linear frames.
Despite them saying that they're
The
all
animals
about.
gang.
So the animals like to say that they're all meat and nowhere, but they have chrome in them with the linear frames. So they're just a bunch of hypocrites.
I knew they were fucking scammers.
You can see in their elbows and shit that they all have linear frames installed. Anyways, on to the actual game.
Yes. All right. Let us continue our game of cyberpunking stalkers. So, I mean, I did ask for the face, but I do have a
It was me.
but I do have a terribly funny idea. A terribly funny idea. Um, so Euler, I have a funny idea for you. A very funny idea. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a good time with this idea. I know it for a fact.
Oh boy. What are we doing?
Ah,
And I finished my drink.
yay! So there's this new DLC that I have access
God.
to that I'm going to use for a gig here.
Which DLC is it?
12 days of vehicle mass. Is that all that terrible? It's pretty cool.
I'm about to get launched onto another car.
Mm. No, this is going to be worse. uh, so, Euler, you get... What nomad clan are you again?
Oil
The same one that we got attacked in.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be
This is going to be
great. I love this. All right. So the clan that you're a part of send you a agent text saying that they need you to steal a Dayton M405 adzep from the
Which is
Sorry, we need to steal a what?
an airship.
awesome.
Which one specifically did you say?
I'm going to copy paste it in the chat here so you could see. Go away, snipping tool.
Dayton M405 adzep. The future of advertising is mobile. A
Why
flying
do we need-
billboard. The Dayton M405 adzep lights up the skies with bright, high-resolution video screens, perfect for attracting attention at any time
Why
of
are we
day.
stealing a
Nothing
billboard?
reaches more viewers with more pizzazz. Book ad time on an adzep today.
Why are we stealing a billboard?
A flying billboard.
It's a blimp.
A flying blimp that's also a billboard.
We're stealing it because we can.
Exactly. We gotta. It's not city. You gotta do what you must, cause you can.
So, the job is that directly over Rancho Coronado, there's one of those adzeps over hundreds of feet in the air that has a lot of anti-nomad propaganda. They want you to steal it and send it to their base of operations so they could play pro-nomad propaganda on it.
Play it.
Do you have the propaganda already ready?
They're going to give you a handoff for the memory chip that has the data on it. Just outside of the...
We just have to install data into it.
So yeah, that's the job that Euler is given. And they're also going to pay you guys quite a bit of money, too. They're not going to give you, like, the full price for that Dayton Aeronautics has you pay out for the adzep, but they will ask you for, like, they will give you, like, 2,000 eddies a person. This is a pretty dangerous job.
Make it 5,000 a person.
So how the fuck are we supposed to get up
I have an idea, but I need to check if I have enough IP to make it work.
there? You have an idea?
She's going to get us a thing that allows you guys to fly.
Do you know how to fly?
Exactly, so I only need to check if I have enough to increase my nomad role.
You know how to fly?
I'm a nomad. By default, I know.
Doesn't answer the question.
Though, this is actually easier than the other idea I had, which was the Dayton Sky Queen.
I'm sorry, how were we supposed to hijack that thing?
Probably not. This is why the
Fucking-
this is why the adzep was a smarter idea.
That's taking on an entire goddamn base. It's 3 people.
An airbase with 50 rooms.
If I hadn't
It's
invested
fine.
into my martial arts before we got started, I would have had exactly enough IP to rank up and get ourselves something airborne, but
So what's your idea, DM? Yeah. We're gonna get up there.
All right, so you'll have to do some scouting and some information gathering.
So it has more.
Yay.
The Sky Queen has more than 50 rooms. It has 50 rooms, 26 luxury rooms, and 14 complex rooms.
Like I said, this is why we're going with the adzep instead of the Sky Queen. This is quote unquote a easier heist.
Yes, I would like the adzep as well.
Quote unquote an easier heist, quote unquote. Anyway, so
I do think we get to keep the adzep, all things considered.
No, we don't get to keep it.
This is fine. I am fine with not keeping it so long as I get to drive it.
all right, so adzeppelins still need to go to ground and get fueled because this is time of the red, and air supply gas tanks aren't much of a thing at this moment of time. So you guys have to find out, where does this land to get fueled? Is it heavily defended?
I have a question.
What?
This thing has a communication center on it.
Yes.
Is it talking to anyone?
When it's turned on, yes. When it's not, no.
I'm gonna start listening.
You know, I also have another idea we could do, which is very oiler-coded.
No, you cannot use a ramp to drive up there.
I'm
Just
not getting in that car past your goddamn plane.
Just saying, it's very oiler-coded to do exactly that.
That
You
is
cannot pay me enough to get in the car if you're doing that.
that is not possible. But with your driving skills, I'm not. That's too much.
What do I hear from this thing?
Oh yeah, you could just listen to it with your artifact, right? So you hear like a bunch of binary code, as well as like a little bit of static, and as you change the channel to try and get any amount of English at all, or even like uh
I'll hook it up to a satellite and analyze it with a computer
all right.
that's on my arm.
All right. Uh, I think an interface check and or electronic security DV13 will work, so you could decode it. Make at least some skill check challenge here.
God fucking damn it. I had to roll a 1.
Rolled a natural 1-0s or a 6.
Rolled a 1 and then an 8.
For a natural 6. Do I still give this to you for plot progression, or do I just say,
Please do. Or let me just try that again.
you can try it again with luck, or spending extra time, so you get a +1 naturally.
Let's just say that this case you accidentally hooked it up to your own brain instead of the signal.
I'll try that again while actually paying attention where I'm putting the plus. 17.
All right, and with some extra time, that would be an 18. So yeah, this is this is better than the last roll. All right, you can you were able to translate the binary into like they didn't. It seems like they didn't actually out of the binary code. They didn't cipher it, so that you needed like a decryption code to actually translate it. So it.
Dumbasses?
Pardon?
I said dumbasses.
Yeah. You think a corp that pays for these things would double encrypt them with binary as well as like
Don't encrypt it once.
with like other things? No, they want.
It is
Sure,
really
that's
cool when they
this.
don't when they refuse to spend the money for the all of the dangers of
All
trying
we're
to operate in
currently
Night
in is
City.
encrypted more than this.
I mean, it's a corp they're trying to save money, not spend more of it.
Yeah, but you would think that it would be more expensive to just buy another blimp.
They didn't. This is. You know how rare heisting a blimp is?
I would fucking steal it.
Presumably not so rare that nobody would do it. And also,
I'm about to.
you know how easy it is to set up the same security for everything that might want to get stolen?
It's so easy.
Uh,
Like
Well,
just
no,
install the same software, right?
Roll 20 right
Nobody
now.
ever-
Doing
Nobody ever accused corpos of being smart.
can I actually
I
get through my explanation?
Okay, sorry.
Right,
think
right,
they
get
may-
on with it.
I think they may have a family member of Oilers at security.
All right. Outside of that, where they didn't double encrypt their communications, and before someone starts yapping again,
Or even single encrypt, because binary itself is not an encryption.
I know that, but anyway,
The GM might strangle you.
uh, reach through the screen and strike out what Ravati in person. Anyway, outside of the outside of that, you learn that the communications system for this blimp is talking to uh, a area here in X5 down in Rancho Corrado there. And they say that they're going to be landing and refueling in at around 5 p.m. and will be relaunching in an hour after that. And right now it's around 8 a.m. in the morning.
Hmm. Then we just gotta drive
So we have
up
about
to it
9
and
hours
stake
of
it
prep
out until
time.
they decide to.
We have about 9 hours of prep time.
Awesome.
Yep. So I'm gonna guess their net arc isn't being broadcasted.
No.
Like it's not getting information back and forth.
No.
People actually in the blimp controlling it. It's not remote controlled.
Yes, it's not remote control. It's a people are paid to be there and fly the thing.
Well, there's only one room, so I was just checking.
Well, I have a crazy idea that just might work depending on your skill. Because the communications is open with no encryption at all. You could try sending new instructions for the people on board to interpret for a new landing location.
It'll get figured out pretty quick.
Especially when they probably have like a set schedule.
Just saying, you could say you could try to fool them into thinking something's wrong with the usual location, so a new location has been set.
I have a question. Who is actually owning this blimp? Dayton.
Well, it's not Dayton who owns the blimp. It's some corp that's broadcasting anti-nomad propaganda. So, some corp is either renting it or owns it themselves. Uh, for
Is it by any chance Boy Technica?
um, someone give me a library search to find out who owns that particular blimp.
Oh, I have good live
What the
research.
fuck?
Okay.
No go. Well, that's a lot better. That seven definitely didn't give you anything. All right, Joy Toy Boy and Liam, you both find out. Euler, you don't learn anything. It just goes into a rabbit hole about some other thing. You could.
About the physics of yarn balls.
For you two, you will learn that that's the corporation that actually owns that blimp is Militech.
Why is it always Militech? Why can't it be like a corporation that doesn't have military in the name?
Why is it Militech who's fucking with our... Sorry, which one are you even part of, Ravani? Euler?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Which one are you even... Which nomad land?
Which group? Which tribe?
Yeah.
The ones we cooperated with in a zone.
I mean the drivers. Fucking with the
Yes.
drivers?
Yeah,
I
she's
didn't know you were part of the drivers.
yeah, she's part of the drivers, just like you are.
Whatever. Why the drivers?
Why Militech hates the drivers? I don't know. That's something you guys get to find out. Which is more fun for me. More fun for me.
Probably because they keep trying to steal their shit.
Probably. Or something else. It's up to you guys to find out. I'm having fun this season.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to X5 and scout out the area.
The funny thing is that Militech being anti-nomad also kind of fits in with my history, my life path.
Yay! Interpersonal life path collection.
We didn't do shit. We just roamed the fucking waste looking for magic shit.
Alright. Liam, you're gonna scout X5 out. Who's going with
Need
you?
to make a stealth or anything.
Is anyone
So
else?
who wants to come with me?
Who wants to go with Liam?
Um, uh, um, uh,
I suppose Euler always volunteers.
yeah,
Not that he's always wanted on the mission, but that's a different thing.
I don't think I have much to contribute to the scouting mission, so I'm just gonna step behind and chill.
Alright, everybody involved in this, give me a stealth check, Oz.
I swear to God.
This game hates you right now.
Where Far is basically standing there holding two twigs in his hand. Euler actually manages to hide somewhere.
Yeah, that's the DV to beat. Well, the DV to beat is 15. So, Liam, with your fumble, what do you think Liam is doing with that roll?
His cyber deck or something. No. Here's what happened. My boss tried to alert me through normal channels, but it wasn't working, so he just yelled really loudly through the cyber deck.
and and everybody looks at you like, what the fuck is that? What was that? Well, Euler just looks like a natural part of the scenery.
Surprisingly.
You could even argue that as bad as that fumble is from Liam, that acts as a bonus to my stealth because everybody's focused on him.
That's funny. Yeah, I like that part.
You just hear my arm, the cyber deck on my arm, yell, variable. Respond to the messages.
Sponge to message. Tell me what you know. And everybody's going, what the fuck is a variable? Who are you talking to? Why does it sound like an AI?
Loud the volume on. I mute it.
Is he an AI agent? Should we kill him? That's what a lot of bystanders are saying.
It's like, what?
are you an agent for AIs? Do we have to interrogate you? Do we have to call
Are
the
they
cops?
asking me this actually?
Well, without using a perception check, they're basically you hear loud whispering saying, "All of that." Is he an AI agent? Should we get NCPD?
Just gonna book it.
Give me athletics.
I need to do athletics. I have a fast movement speed.
Oh, that's fair enough. Never mind. Liam's booking it. Or give me a perception check to scout this area. Alright, you see that this area is pretty much standard Militech affair. This has the gate guards as well as turrets and lots of other things. Security cameras, turrets, armed guards, cameras at all angles of the building. Not to cover all their blind spots, but enough to cover most of the place.
And with that information, I would be making it back to the group, but given Euler's vocabulary, I almost want to make the rest of the crew make a check of sorts to see if they can even interpret what Euler is saying.
That sounds funny, but let me give you some bonus information. Because I think this is going to be necessary. So, you see all these security things, but you do notice, very importantly, that on the right side of the building, where it's also next to another building right over here. Oh, well, not over there, but like over here, where the building would. If I could remove this back over. Where the where the facility is against another building, there is a grate that someone could break open and go in unseen, as well as by grate I don't mean like one of those easy to break walls if you have a high enough tech skill in 2077. I mean like a sewer grate that leads inside.
One of those crates you can basically cut open with just your scratchers.
Yes. Anyway, what check did you want everybody to make for your interpretation skill?
I think I'm going to let people choose between deduction, education, or let's see, the human perception.
Dan, are you going to make a check too?
For what again?
For understanding Euler, yes.
Okay.
Deduction, education. What was the last one?
Human perception.
Human perception.
Damn.
All right, the DV was 13.
So you beat it.
Well,
Easy,
actually, no. That's not how the system works. It
It beats the DV. So if the DV is 13, you need at least a 14.
Okay, at least it fits diegetically with the fact that I wasn't paying attention for a moment.
All right, Ravani, do a translated version of what Euler would say.
There are a lot of cameras, but not without their blind spots, the usual standard set of guards and turrets, and there is a hidden grate, which is not covered by any of the cameras that we can infiltrate through.
Awesome.
Pretty normal.
Though Dan, you would need you don't hear that part. You only hear the gibberish that Euler would say.
Ah, shit.
What does Euler actually say?
Yeah, that gif in the side chat, that's basically it.
I mean, it's got the look down. If you need,
So yeah, JTB, if you want to know it all, you'll have to ask Liam.
anime is really great for cat nonsense. If you need cat girls, anime. All right, Liam, do you tell JTB what she actually said?
I do explain.
All right, now we need to do some more things. What else are you going to do? That took an hour. You still have 8 hours to go.
Jesus.
Hmm.
Suppose we could already infiltrate the grate just to get more intel on the inside of the base.
Tell my boss to shut up.
All right, your boss shuts up. Are you gonna try infiltrating again, Liam?
I don't know if it's a great idea to infiltrate her.
Actually, well, I guess it. Euler. If you're gonna go to the grate and go inside, give me an athletics.
Do you mean for breaking the grate?
Yes.
Couldn't I just make that a scratchers check?
A melee attack skill roll, sure. All right, that does it. You don't have to roll the damage because I just wanted to check. The damage is worthless anyway.
A grate basically has SDP of 1.
Well,
I mean, we could walk in with branded jumpsuits.
but where's the fun in that when you could just stealth mode?
Branded jumpsuits are also stealth mode.
I mean, that's true, but where's the fun in that?
Damn, I really fumbled my concentration roll
Why did you need to make the concentration roll?
to focus, because I'm EP.
Oh, have some coffers.
I shouldn't I?
Yes. I mean, I had a coffers buff a little earlier this session.
I
Let's
had
have stimulants right after suppressors.
All right. Whether you go through you manage to open the grate, and you're going through the tunnel, and then as you're going through it, you see a ladder that leads up through a vertical door, and do you go through that door? Though, also further along the way, because that ladder is only one of a series of other ladders down the tunnel, it also goes a little more into the facility. Do you go up that ladder or do you continue on?
I first try to listen through the door to hear if there's anything on the other end.
Give me a perception. All right, you do hear and it's a little far away, but you do hear the voice of a singular person. The gender is indistinct at this moment, considering you're pretty far away and behind a door. Possibly multiple doors on the surface. You don't know at this moment. But you do hear a singular person on the other end talking on a radio. He sounds to be at least 10 meters away.
Actually, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second.
Is it loud enough to be able to make out what he's saying if I were to use an audio recorder?
With your roll, no. You would have to get closer.
I try to first open this door at not all the way, just far enough so I can hear more.
Alright, give me something equivalent to at least sleight of hand. Or at least if there's a sleight of hand skill in this game.
Seal reveal object.
I guess that would work.
Let's see if I can find. I suppose I could use stealth to open it carefully and quietly.
Yeah, that should work. A 24 does it. A 22 does it. Never mind. Who knew Euler was great at a stealth thing? Poor Leo with his head.
Well, somebody had to be. And unlike the previous case where Euler was very much not the stealthy one, in this case, Euler knows she's supposed to be stealthy.
Well, here's the thing. You both have the same level and dex and stealth. Liam was just unfortunate in his role.
No, I meant the previous cases where Euler just went no stealth, just walk into it. Was a case where Euler just did not know, canonically, that she was supposed to be stealthy.
Fair enough. All right, you're able to open it so without causing any noise or anything, just enough so you can hear the conversation, though it sounds like the tail end of it. The person says, "I'm having some breath troubles because I." Anyway, he says, or they actually no, not he. Why do I always go with he?
At this point, I might actually be able to make out which gender.
All right. The person says, and it sounds like a woman goes. I'm not going to do a woman's voice. I can't do this to save my life.
Takes a lot of practice. I should know.
Yes. So they say that this is Sergeant Possible reporting in. Schedule for adzep is in 8 hours. What is the status of the package? Over. The person on the other end is a little bit more fuzzy, but it sounds like a male sounding voice, and they go, reporting in, package is ready to be delivered in 5 hours. Those nomadic freaks won't know what hit them. Over. She says, Roger that. Package will send those nomads flying out. And then she walks away.
Okay.
Awesome.
Alright, that entire message I happened to record on the audio recorder, as I mentioned earlier, so even if the others do not get to understand Euler, they will be able to hear firsthand what was being said. And with that, I make it back to the group.
And then you share the audio recording.
Yep.
All right, what is the reaction of everybody else in the crew?
That we definitely need to do the plan mentioned earlier about redirecting whatever they're supposed to land.
This does not sound good.
Either that or go warn the nomads, tell them that they have 5 hours to get out of Dodge.
Well, the package is going to go on to the Zeppelin and then be delivered to the driver's headquarters. Whatever it is, it's bad news.
They have to land before they drop it.
Okay.
I would kind of say, when we steal the Zeppelin, we drop the package at the base that we take off from.
At the same time, you guys don't know what the package is, but it sounds terrible.
Well, I fucking wonder.
Sounds explosive.
Oh no, it's worse.
Well, it's at least a good idea to be on site at the moment that the Zeppelin lands, so we can actually see what is going inside the Zeppelin. So at least don't have to look through everything.
Yay, plot. Everybody loves plot. Says me, the bit driver, the maker of plot. Maker of plot. Do. All right. What else are you guys going to do to preps for this heist mission, as it were?
Uh, I see. I want to say I want to make a gadget, but also I have the chair, so I'm not sure what I can do that's better than chair.
Not a lot is better than chair, quite honestly.
Um,
It sounds like
is there a net arc at the Fuel Depot?
Yes.
I'm gonna go and sneak in the same way that Euler did, and just start tinkering around in there.
All right. You can give me a new stealth roll. That'll do it.
Vacation.
A 32 will do it.
I am a fucking
And
joke.
because Euler already knows a bit of the layout, Euler joins you.
All right, Liam, give me a breach check.
I'm going to be doing this quietly. So I'm gonna spend 2 net actions. I'm going to roll an interface that is contested by any watcher in the area.
Which includes demons and any enemy netrunners.
And demons, enemy network, no, net runners. Anyone who has an interface, it rolls it. Putting all my fucking luck on this. For good reason.
All right. I'm trying to find the. Let's see, what demon do I want to use? You know what? That should be fine. I will roll interfaces with 2 watchers. 1 demon and 1 human. They're going to be this.
I think they both failed.
Yes.
I succeeded. I am going in quietly. Alright. And then for my third action, I'm going to activate one of my erasers. And the other 2 get a turn.
What do erasers do again?
So normally they just help with the cloak check at the end, but when you're in stealth, it actually helps with stealth.
Ooh. Alright, so I have to make 2 more rolls for them now?
It's only when I encounter them.
Okay.
So if they're doing stuff on their turn, they do that stuff.
Right, and that's so that was your
Rolling.
turn within the net arc, right? Right? Alright. They're gonna the two quote unquote watchers are gonna do something. So they're going well the demon controls the turrets. So the other guy is on the cameras. And that is what they're going to do. I don't actually. I really should read up on how architecture works with watchers in it.
I'm gonna activate my other eraser. Uh,
And are you going to breach this additional
activate
area and go into the next node?
my armor up and both of my erasers.
All right, and that's it. Again, all of your actions as a rank 5.
One more act.
Oh.
I'm going to just yeah, I'm just gonna go to the next area.
All right, the next node is a
See
DV9.
what's there before I use it. It's what?
DV9. Interface checko. 9 or higher. Well, actually, it is 10 or higher. Cool.
A slip through it.
You don't break your stealth. You don't break your stealth. So this is a control node for camera control.
Have I just entered into the camera control?
Well, this is
Where the netrunner is?
yes.
We need to do that interface thing again.
Right. I roll roly a dolly.
You have to roll again.
17os.
I'm fucked. Unless I roll a 10, I am fucked. Yep.
You have been found.
It's their turn.
I guess a netrunner battle is basically like using programs to try and murder you, right?
Yep. Why I have my armor up?
All right, they're going to.
Also have zaps if they don't have any programs.
They're going to deck crash. Actually, no. They're going to hellbot.
Sure. Crash. Totally. Do the deck crash.
No, they're going to hellbot.
What?
Hellbot.
You mean Hellbot?
It's an anti-personal attacker that does 2d6 damage direct to your brain.
I'm gonna unplug.
Unsafe jacket.
Before that Hellbot fully reses, I'm out here.
They're going to res their hellbot, and then you run away.
I have a Warlock's book. I am not equipped for fighting.
This also means you kinda ruined our stealth.
Well,
No, this is actually pretty normal. Like, you don't know how often they get random people hacking into their shit that they have to chase off. That's literally why watchers exist.
Yes, but they also know that you have to be nearby because there is no internet. There's only intranet.
Yeah, but they're just gonna think that they chased off some random kid.
It's Militech, and Militech is not exactly known for sparing the bullet on children.
Anyways, I'm getting out of there.
Run away. On that note, you do hear klaxons for military high alert.
Damn it.
Called it.
I am not having a good day.
No.
So we're just gonna slip right back out where we came from.
All right. You guys give me a stealth roll so you can get away. At least DV 17.
Damn it.
Oiler, you're spotted instantly.
Why did you come with me?
Well, you wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Euler.
Why did you come with me into the base?
Because Euler already knew the way around.
Well, the way around in the tunnels underneath the base, not in the base specifically.
Still more than Little knows.
True enough. All right. You guys see Joy Toy Boy, Dan, are you there?
Yeah.
Are you able to give help to your unfortunate quote unquote acquaintances?
Well, it depends because from what I'm understanding, my unfortunate acquaintance that is in most immediate danger is someone who is getting attacked digitally.
No. This is in real life where the netrunner screwed up a interface. Well, didn't screw up. Got instantly nearly detected by an enemy netrunner. Is now being hunted down by Militech. In real life.
Okay.
Though not in this real.
Well, I'm definitely
Also, my failed stealth check wouldn't have happened if our netrunner didn't give away that we were even at the
Why did
location.
we even need to make another stealth check? We were already hidden. They just knew that we were in the area. We could have just walked right back out where we came from.
You know what? We're going to wind it back where you didn't need to make that stealth check to exit. Instead of having this combat, I'm going to retroactively say, cool, you guys go leave, especially with Liam's 32 in stealth, and no one's the wiser outside of Militech, who is hunting for someone who was within 8 meters of their 8 or 6 meters of their net arc. We're gonna go with that. So no combat until
They don't find shit.
they don't find anything. Though you do see them. Actually, someone give me a perception roll to replace that stealth roll.
okay. Perception.
All right. Unfortunately for you two, Euler and Liam, you don't see anything out of the ordinary by Militech. But you, Joy Toy Boy, you see that Militech has has quite a large amount of doors that go down into the ground, so they do know about their one issue with security, which is the underground tunnels. And you see
Awesome.
some people going down into those underground tunnels, and you even see one of them pop out of the secret door that Liam and Euler came out of, and just look around, see no one there, and just go back in. Supposedly back into the base.
So the underground tunnels are going like they go into this base?
Yes.
I'm guessing he means that they know about the underground tunnels.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't
Okay, but
they don't have any cameras down there, but
they are relatively unguarded, is what you're saying.
yes. Though they might be
But there no.
Okay.
but they might be guarded with this attempt.
And my people are outside.
Yes.
They popped out of those tunnels.
Yes.
Okay. Think I'm going to immediately shoot at the guy who popped out of the tunnel.
You want to initiate combat.
What are you doing?
What? Don't we need to get into this base? Isn't the tunnel the best way to get into the base?
The guy doesn't come back from the tunnel. They're going to fill it full of traps.
If the guy doesn't come back from the tunnel, then we can shoot them all as they come into the tunnel to set the traps.
You limited ammo, them infinite bullets. Because they're Militech. They're saying
Want to come back with a branded jumpsuit?
Okay, let me look at my character options again.
I'm going to ask
Grappling.
100% seriously. Dan, do you really want to initiate combat with a Militech guard?
No.
Okay, cool.
I do not have good mobility options for an underground tunnel.
Especially in your chair.
My chair is awesome for climbing walls, not for going through tunnels, really.
The chair also makes you highly conspicuous, especially when you're a naked man on a chair.
Actually, since we got paid, I think I'm gonna buy clothes.
Finally.
Just one.
What clothes are you buying?
Just a t-shirt.
You're still naked on your legs?
It's a really long shirt.
Are you at least wearing boxers?
Oh my god. This. Yeah, I know. Jeez.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for the guy and go back into the tunnel myself. Once the guy goes back.
You don't need
JTB, JTB is just a really big fan of Free Willy.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, JTB, you don't need to go into the tunnel. You just have to report back to the rest of the crew.
That was just a test of something. Don't worry about it.
Cool. Anyway, so how about those disguises?
Getting a fucking branded jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I'd incorporate.
How much?
And then Euler gets a branded maid outfit.
Branded made outfit. That would just be a branded jumpsuit, but custom.
That's the idea, because I am going to keep running with that meme.
I know, because you like to laugh at my. Anyway, what page of Black Chrome is the jumpsuit?
Don't pretend that you don't actually like it, despite how you hate it.
You wish. Oh, it's 1,080.
It costs us $1,000 for a jumpsuit to look like normal crew members.
I mean, a maid outfit fits perfectly within the janitorial category.
You know what? I just realized something. The Dirt Combat Jacket is basically what David's jacket is.
What combat? What?
The Dirt Combat Jacket. Page 28 of Black Chrome. At least from
No, it's not.
from superficial resemblance.
No, it's not.
I just wanted to.
He wears a paramedic's jacket.
It just looks the same, okay? Especially with how their collar is.
Pretty sure we could look into the jacket quest and find what it actually is.
I mean, that's true. I do own the book. Though, don't want to do that right now because we're still in session. Alright. Alright, so you guys get. You all should have enough money for this, right?
I certainly do.
What about you, Joy Toy Boy? Do you have enough money for this jumpsuit? Dan,
What about? I have money for a jumpsuit. Yes. Sorry.
it's 1,000 eddies.
Jesus. Okay. I definitely have that though.
Okay, cool.
This.
So you all are able to disguise yourselves as Militech personnel. Cool.
Yes.
What else do you want to do? You still have several more hours.
We can legit just skip the time though.
I would say that it might be a good idea because we already have disguises to at least get to know the lay of the land within the compound.
Getting to know the lay of the land before the job instead of going in blind and then not knowing where to go, who to talk to, etc., etc. You know, prepping for the gig might be a good idea. I don't know. So you look like you belong there instead of being a bunch of randos that go in and then hijack the airship without getting your faces painted for a bounty by Militech. Get to know the
They're not
people
gonna know my face. I have a mask.
Okay, so we go in as like janitorial staff and whatnot. Does anyone question us? Please, God, don't.
Give me.
I mean, in practice, both in probably in game and in reality, if you just act like you belong, which would be an acting check, people tend to not question you.
Give me act.
Yeah, I was just gonna do like normal shit. I've had these jobs before.
Give me an acting check to see if you guys belong.
I can do acting. That is a skill that I have. I have 2 points in it, but it's a skill that I have.
I mean, you have more. All right. The DV for this was 13. It was relatively easy. Whether you failed.
So now I have to convince the guards that I actually do belong.
Yes. Hold up there, cat maid. You look suspicious. Why are you here? And all of the things guards say when a suspicious looking person comes in.
I'm here to clean up the clogs in the toilets.
Alright, give me a persuasion roll. Ooh, that doesn't cut it. That doesn't cut it at all. Yeah, we have lots of clogs in toilets, and you look suspicious. We're gonna take you in for questioning. What are you guys doing? Well, Euler's being interrogated by these guards.
I would advise them to just stick to the plan and, whilst being stealthy and all, try to figure out where they're holding me. To bust me out right before they do the job.
Alright, because you seem sus, Euler, they're going to ask you. They're gonna put you in handcuffs and then take you to the brig, which is what they call, but it's basically just a room with a door they lock from the outside. They don't keep you in the handcuffs, they just take them off and they put you in the room. And it has the regular jail cell amenities. Though a lot more humane than most jail cells.
I mean, that's an exceedingly low bar.
I mean, at least it's not a bunch of bars. It's actually a close room. With one of those doors with a bulletproof glass visor so people can see through it. Though that does give limited view. All right. Outside of Euler being captured, what are you two doing?
Keep my fucking head down.
We're inside the compound, so do they have maps of the compound?
Yeah, they do. In fact, in every singular, like, you could see that just outside of the security office, which is where you guys entered, there is a. Basically, you guys know, like, those whole "you are here" maps.
Yeah, like a fire escape map.
Yes. So they have one of those. And it tells you where all the muster points are, where all the different buildings are, the air zeppelin, as well as like air vehicle landing pads are. The works.
Okay. Does it tell us where a building? Yeah, exactly. An air vehicle landing. That's great. We would just head that direction and like look for a place nearby that we can just hang for a couple hours until it lands and then go there.
Alright, I'm not gonna ask for any additional checks unless you guys want to do something silly. I'm all for silly.
Well,
I don't
whilst
think
I
I
am
have
still within the room, I'm going to play with my laser pointer cyber fingers at the one-way or at the bulletproof grass to potentially blind anybody on the other end for fun. If there's anybody at all on the other end, they just need to give me a resist torture check because there's no check on my end.
That's evil. Those are evil.
Blinding anyone who comes by.
So, DV13 resist torture check. Or get a critical eye injury.
Like I said, those are evil.
What can I say? Euler is bored in the room.
Fair enough. Alright. Alright, so you guys are able to get to the aircraft landing pads which is also just outside where they refuel, and you heat. Someone actually give me someone give me one of you two perception. I want to hear if you overhear this conversation.
Yeah, my internet is suddenly not working well.
Weird. That's always annoying when the internet stops working. Especially when it happened to me last week. I feel ya.
Yeah, and today it looks a lot more stable.
Yeah, I did a thing. And it worked.
There's my rolls though. Yeah, I rolled a 22.
Alright. The DV was a 13. It wasn't a super hard check at all, considering it's relatively close by. So you're both able to hear this conversation between a rookie Militech operative as well as like one of the more senior ones. And he's asking, so what is this package we're dropping on the drifter on the driver camp? All those drivers are going to get so hurt from this. See, we captured one of the mutants from the zone and are going to just drop it with parachutes on them. It's going to be so funny. We even have a camera on it and everything to see what it does. It's going to be awesome. What kind of mutant? Oh, one of those big bear ones with two heads. It's going to just rip through their ranks with like
Fucking damn it.
like a scratcher through butter.
All thanks.
Hmm. That does not sound pleasant.
I'm suddenly a lot more in favor of just dropping the package on this base when we leave.
So, where's this?
Where are they even holding it? The blip does not have very much like room.
So, So the rookie asks, so where are they holding this bear thing before they load it up onto this zeppelin? Oh, they're holding it down in the down in the NorCal military base. You're gonna drive it on down south here. It's gonna get here in around 2 hours.
Oh boy.
Funny side quests unlocked. Go to the NorCal military base to cancel this package shipment.
Oh wait, so it doesn't come from the Zeppelin that we're stealing?
No, it's going to be loaded onto the zeppelin.
Uh, I mean, we can just take out the set. We can just steal a Zeppelin, and then they don't have anywhere to do that.
The zeppelin's still in the air until like 5 p.m.
I would almost suggest that releasing the bear on the premises will act as our distraction.
As long as you all don't get caught in the crossfire. Or in this case, the Chimera fire.
All I'm saying is, if we get rid of the thing, like of the Zeppelin, then they have to get another Zeppelin. So do we really need to do the side quest?
It's 100% up to you guys. I just think it would be funny.
We could just wait till the thing gets here, wait till it gets loaded in, then drop it right on the refueling base.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's payback and a distraction.
Though also order from the I guess I should tell you, from the security station to the landing pad, you're around like 100 meters. So someone would have to rescue you, avoid combat with the Chimera, and then you go into the Zeppelin and fly away.
Oh boy.
Well, I could just unlock the door and not yet let me out, because I'm pretty mobile.
That's true, you do have a lot of movement speed.
And I get to ignore obstacles because of my legs.
That is true. You don't even need a rescue. You can just rescue yourself whenever the distraction is done.
All they really need to do is unlock my door so I don't have a locked door to deal with.
Yeah, I was gonna unlock her door.
Alright, speaking of unlocking the door, Liam, what are you doing? Now that you know.
I'm gonna go over and unlock the door.
Okay, you're able to naturally, without being questioned, go over to the holding cell and give me a stealth roll. To unlock the door without being seen. Alright, that 20 will do it. Just don't look inside of the see-through window.
Lock picking was.
Yeah,
I saw which one
it?
she was put in.
Fuck.
George,
I already did it.
Yeah, you didn't
I
need
got
to
a
do that.
16.
That 16 did it.
I can use my claws to pick locks. It's not that difficult.
So right now I have a free route all the way to the air station the second that it's go time.
Yeah, as soon as chaos hits, fuck it.
All right, Liam. Actually, no. I'm going to ask who looked inside of the room. By accident or on purpose.
I know which one she was put in, right?
Yes. You unlocked that door.
On the right door.
Yes.
Well, I know her. I'm not looking at the laser.
But what about Joy Toy Boy? Did you look inside of Ravani's cell or Euler's cell, Joy Toy Boy?
No, I believe you warned us to not look in there.
Okay, cool. Neither of you are blinded. However, you two do see that there's like two guys on the floor covering their faces and screaming about being blinded on the floor of the cell block.
Cool. Should I shoot them?
Do you want to initiate? Are you nuts?
Are you?
I believe. Listen, all I'm saying is I think combat was initiated a second ago.
No, it wasn't.
Then why are they blind?
Well, that was because of me. Because I was playing with my lasers through the for the see-through glass. If you want to kill them at all, I would advise doing a melee. Because the gun is going to attract a lot of attention.
Fair enough. I do have Wolvers on me. Let me check how Wolvers work.
Please don't.
There's also a camera in the cell block.
And a watcher inside the camera who's tired of my shit.
In that case, I'm also pointing my lasers occasionally at the camera. Just to annoy the watcher.
You can't even get blinded by that. You're just being a dick.
Yes.
Well, it can also blind cyber optics in that regard, so why wouldn't be able to overload the camera? It might not be able to blind the actual person, but still blind the camera.
Just the camera inside of your room and not the one outside the cell block in the cell block.
It still gives me extra privacy.
So, Joy Toy Boy, with that additional context in mind, are you sure?
I suppose not. I suppose I'm not allowed to have fun.
No, I'm not saying you're not allowed to
Don't
have
start a
fun.
fight
I'm just
with a good chunk of Militech.
I'm just saying that maybe doing some murder when you could be ganged up on and murked yourself at this current point in time is a terrible idea. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Just get yourself killed on your own time, not when I'm here.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright.
Joy Toy Boy shall abstain.
Alright. It is around 9 p.m. my time. And it's probably pretty late for everybody else. We can do the rest of the session next week.
Works for me.
So, thank you all very much for playing, and thanks to the viewers for watching this video. I am Zara Chaos. I am signing out. I hope everybody had a good time.
Bye-bye.
I certainly did.
So,
I can play with the lasers again.
so I'm not going to say you guys get paid yet because you haven't done the job, but you do get.
Yeah, we have it.
But you do get some IP for this session.
Yay.
60 IP. And we will see you all next week. Ta-ta.